Hi, welcome back. My name's Newman, and I've decided to take you for a tour of my cacti flowering in winter or early spring. So stay tuned. Okay, my first cactus in bloom is this one, Mammillaria magnamama. You can see the flower right there. It's got another bud on this side. Right, I've had this for about 2 years now, 2 or 3 years. I've watered it a couple of times during this winter, so it's mainly dry. This is native to Mexico, and it can be found at almost sea level, right up to 800 meters, something like that. It's one of the only mammillarias that I know of that has a habit of growing on larvae that's pretty inhospitable to a lot of plants, and they germinate and grow in it. Larvae that's of course dried and crusted over, and they grow in between it. So that's the first one, Mammillaria magnamama, in bloom, with many more flowers to come yet. I hope I got the focus right for you, but this next one is Sclerocactus unicactus. It's got a very dark brown flower. And this one has been a surprise for me. I didn't expect to keep this alive because we do have monsoonal weather here. It can go on for a month. Very humid, very wet. I kept it dry underneath the eaves of the house. I don't water this very often. I actually let it dry right out during the better times. I mean during the warmer times of the year, and then I give it a water, but it has put out these blooms. So that's unicactus, Sclerocactus unicactus, native to northern part of Mexico. It's a very xerophytic cactus, which means that it comes from extremely dry deserts. Looking nice there. And the next one up, I keep forgetting to label this one. I'll try to put its name on the screen for you, but this is a winter flowering mammillaria that has a very long taproot. It's why I've got it in this slightly deeper pot. When I'm finished, I'll do some close-up shots for you. If I need to say anything else, I grow my cacti in carnuma, which is a very soft red clay. It's very fast draining, well draining, but with that retains moisture, but doesn't retain so much that it's soaking wet. It just retains quite a lot of moisture, and I mix that with river sand, coarse river sand, and perlite, and a little compost, just a little bit. And I always top dress with crushed quartz. Next one up is Mammillaria albilinata. It has started to flower.
This is one of two. I have a much larger one.
It certainly presses out a lot of buds and a lot of flowers. All my plants are pretty dry at the moment. We had some rainy days during the winter, and then after the rainy days the sun comes back out and the humidity drops right down to 30%. Mammalarias are some of the easiest to grow and the easiest to cultivate. This is my biggest Mammillaria albilonata. That I bought 4 years ago. It's been growing, got repotted about a year ago. It's one of those cactus that's opportunistic, so it'll, when it's good and ready, it'll have an outburst of growth and then it'll not grow at all. Native to Oaxaca, Mexico, and it grows on very steep cliffs, and it's a relatively humid place of Mexico, so it does get quite a bit of rain, and actually these can put up with quite low temperatures, so we get down to about 17 Fahrenheit, which is about -8 at some times. The next one is a bit of a misshapen Matucana. And it loves to put out flowers during the winter, during the coldest part of the year. It's in this unglazed terracotta pot, so it drains very fast, it's very dry. It's got a much more sandier mix in here. I bought this as a kind of a misshapen plant, but it's going to start getting back its shape with the right amount of light and care. It'll start to gradually get its shape back. It should be globular. I've had this for about 2 years now. I bought it as an experiment to see if I could grow it or not, and so far so good. Okay, next one is this Notocactus Horstii purpureus. I've had for a number of years. It shrinks and it grows and does all sorts of weird stuff. At the moment it's kind of bent over. It does have a offset growing in there, and I have taken the offsets off it before. And very early spring it likes to bloom. It likes to bloom actually quite a few times a year. There's very lovely pink flowers on it. Being a Notocactus, they don't like to dry out to the point that they've lost all the moisture in their body that can kill them. So they require some water during the winter. I've had this plant for going on 10 years now. It still has a lot of growth to do. I have this Mammillaria here that's in bud, and one more I'm going to show you that I keep forgetting to label. I think it's Mammillaria metudii, if I'm not mistaken, which has a lot of buds too. Okay, so that's all for my update on cacti that are flowering. And this one here is my Comptotricha mammillaria, which finished flowering. It'll probably flower again. I have one more Scripsiana. There's some buds right there. And that about wraps it up. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to give this a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to do that too, so that you get updated, because I got many more cacti that I need to show you that are going to have flowers this summer. And also I'll be doing a repotting of my Echinopsis hybrids that are down here. There's many of them. It's probably over 100, 120. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.